Straight, I think. The second one, Jeff said it's off just a little bit, but I don't think there's much they're going to do about it right now.
No, there's nothing you can do about it. You can see the tape on his wheel on that shot in the camera. That should be right in front of him, straight up and down. It's not off much if it's off any, so they're not concerned about it enough to pit. They stayed out.
Now remember, Ty Gibbs stayed out, and he will lead this field back to green. 80 to go in the Quaker State 400. Let's get back to it. Bubba Wallace on the inside, Ryan Blaney pushing him. Ross Chastain in the mix.
Oh, what a move by Ty Gibbs. Got to the outside of the 23 with that big push off the nose of Chastain.
Now who's going to get the most help? The one car appears to have more forward momentum, but the 12 now right to the back of Bubba Wallace.
The concern I have for the two cars that stayed out, why I love that they're in front of the field. And if there's an accident, they can avoid it. The trouble is there's no way they can make it to the end, as you see grandfather and car owner Coach Gibbs on top of one of the pit boxes. So at this point, if you get a yellow, I think the field's just going to save gas when the 54 and the 23 have to come to pit road. So, you know, looking good with 77 to go, but if it does have a long green flag stretch, we'll see what kind of opportunity they have.
In the back of the field, Truex had to put a big block on Logano, who tried to get underneath him.
And look several rows forward to Blaney and to Bowman and to William Byron. They've been there the entire race. Ross Chastain trying to get that win that eluded him in the all-important last several races that could have put him in the playoffs with his teammate Daniel Suarez. Speaking of Suarez, where is he? He's back in 28th after being forced to come back down pit road after that collision, and he was just jammed in there and stuck. And so he's going to have to work his way forward. He got some fresh tires as well on that secondary stop.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin, we keep talking about him. He has been riding all day long, riding no more. He now is in the middle of the pack. He's only in 21st, but before he was laying way back. So now he's trying to figure out how to get to the front.
Right up on Harrison Burton, Shane Van Gisbergen there. Almost contact. Haley goes low on the inside of SVG.
Hamlin from 21st to 23rd thinking to himself, I'm not sure I want to be here yet.
Austin Dillon with a nice run. You see the 3 on that low side. Austin's running in 9th at the moment. Here comes Christopher Bell. Got Martin Truex Jr. going with him. The 2 JGR Toyotas trying to help each other forward. It's been a scrappy, determined race from Christopher Bell. He's really had to be resilient to work his way forward. So too for Truex. And how about the man who's led 92 laps in this race? Austin Cindric, can he find a way through in that Dayglow yellow Menards number 2?
Him and Logano lined up there on the bottom. That's been pretty consistent since they've gone to the back. This race has been dominated by playoff drivers, but now there's a pretty big mix towards the front.
Only 2 in the top 5. Gibbs and Blaney. And Gibbs on that alternate strategy late in this race. Here comes Ross Chastain trying to push his way through, and Michael McDowell's going with him.
That green and white car at the kind of the back of the pack. Once again, the first guy willing to make it 3 wide. He has done it all day long, Eric Jones.
Daniel Hemrick's trying to go with Reddick, and Jones is at the head of that group, and here he goes again. Thinks about it, and may just tuck in behind Brad Keselowski for now.
He started in the back of the pack at this restart, and he's already gotten way up the field by doing that, all the way to 17th.
Oh, what a very clean and tidy move by the 2 of Cindric. Popped out of line at the start finish, got by the 3 of Austin Dillon, and got right back in line. Very well done.
And Keselowski was looking and hearing from his spotter. He's going to say one outside, one outside. Well, one outside is gone because that's Eric Jones. Just displaying how good he is up on that highest groove. In behind Corey LaJoie. LaJoie caught up in that pit road chaos. And that lane just evaporated for Jones.
Spotters are now, they're wise to it. And so I'm sure the spotter on the 7 car let Corey LaJoie know. That's Stephen Parsons. Let him know. The 43 is making it 3 wide. You cannot give him the top.
This has been one of those races where your guess is as good as any's at who is going to come out on top here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. How good is this? 69 to go.